Come on, more people know me than that. All right. Thank you, young people. This has been quite an experience for me. I'm an old hippie, and I've experienced many of these kind of protests over the years. I was arrested at Seabrook in 1976. And, you know, it sort of cooled down for a little while, but I'm glad that everybody is out there taking this issue seriously, because it is a very serious issue. Now, well, I'm not the first to report this, but I'm very sad to report that the New Hampshire legislature has failed to override a veto of HB 365 by just 6 votes. 6 votes. The final vote was 248 to 132, and that bill would have raised the net metering limit from 1 to 5 megawatts. Now, who in their right mind would think that outlawing the production of solar energy should be against the law? That is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But unfortunately, this result deprives flexibility to business owners and communities like Keene, who sought to save on energy costs by generating their own solar power. Representative John Hunt from Ringe was the only Cheshire County representative to vote against this. Remember that. In Governor Sununu's 2018 State of the New Hampshire Energy Plan, it talks about cost-effective and practical solutions to replace current carbon-free nuclear power capacity with other zero-carbon assets. But it says that it would be too expensive to use residential rooftop solar, so it recommends keeping Seabrook Station online and to eventually replace coal-fired capacity with natural gas. Well, there's nothing natural about it. It's frack gas. It's dangerous gas. It's going to do more damage to our atmosphere than anyone can imagine. No one, and me, I don't believe that rooftop, solar energy is the viable solution. It's just too small. It's just not going to replace all carbon fuel capacity. But it's interesting that this report that I just talked about didn't recommend large-scale solar capacity. This is because Governor Sununu is beholden to Eversource, Liberty, and others, and refuses to sign a net metering bill that would allow large-scale solar capacity. That is why in Keene, we're faced with an expansion of propane gas use and eventual conversion to frack gas. Now, Liberty Gas has won approval and recently built a new gas pipeline under the Ashuelot River. That's the one over on Winchester Street. Their rationale that they needed redundancy to serve the western part of the city. And their first new customer is the new Burger King restaurant being constructed on West Street. A real shot in the arm for economic development in the city of Keene. Woo-ha, hot damn. Probably 10 or 15 part-time minimum wage jobs. That's economic development. Is that what they're talking about? Since then, Liberty has proposed 5 phases of expansion, starting with the Monadnock Marketplace, over at Home Depot. Other targeted new customers include Keene State College, downtown Marlboro, down Marlboro Street to Keene Ice, Optical Avenue businesses, Cheshire Medical, and the new public library, and customers on Upper Washington Street. Once they're ready to convert to frack gas, they hope to have expanded their residential, commercial, and industrial capacity 3-fold. In a time when we are supposed to be getting off of fossil fuels, these people are investing millions of dollars in old fossil fuel infrastructure. No! What is wrong with these people? But a light at the end of the tunnel is the effort by the Keene Energy and Climate Committee and others, the Climate Action Team right here in Keene, to propose an energy plan for the city at large to convert to sustainable energy sources. Already we've identified major users who've converted old buildings in Keene, and we're publicizing those success stories in an effort to convince other commercial and industrial users to follow suit. Right over here at 34 Court Street, the old Grace Methodist Church, has just switched on their solar power, and they're going to be an example that other businesses need to take on. Right now, the single most important thing that you and I can do is to promote a domino effect of these conversions and deny Liberty the customers that they need to make their plan viable. In order to convert their system, they need to increase their customer base to at least 50% of capacity, which is the milestone the PUC has set for any Liberty expansion project approval. If we can convince businesses that energy sustainability, just like right over here, is sustainable and viable for their success, Liberty's effort to convert Keene to frack gas will be defeated. Will you help us do that? Tell your neighbors, tell those businesses that you do business with that this is what we need to do for your future. Thank you very much.